Many people believe that the modern golf ball has kind of taken the skill out of the game, and the old school ball, like this Titleist Balata, was kind of where it's at. In this video, I'm going to put that to the test. Does the modern ball curve less than the old school ball? Now, I've put this Titleist Balata through a lot of testing, and I'm happy that it performs pretty much as it did in the day. This came brand new out of a packet. The distance is a little bit less than this Titleist, but not that much, and it does spin a little bit more than the Titleist. So therefore, if it spins more, it should curve more in the air. Let's see if it does. And to conduct this test, I've set myself up a little shot here. I'm kind of 176 yards out to the pin. Got a tree in front of us here blocking us from the pin, so I'm going to have to set the ball out to the right and curve it back. We're going to start with the Pro V1, and then we're going to hit the old Balata golf ball. I'm looking for a club path somewhere in the region of about 12 degrees to the right of the intended target line, and we're looking for a club face that is close to that to get the golf ball to curve. Now, if we're led to believe what we hear online from a lot of people, it should be far easier for me to be able to curve that old Balata golf ball, because of course they don't go as straight as the modern ball. Let's hit the modern ball first. The data's going to come up on the screen for you, so we can geek out on that. So as you can see there, didn't really have too many problems with curving the golf ball with that new Pro V1. Let's see if it's easier with that old school Balata ball. Now, before we look into the actual numbers in any great detail, you could see from the shots there that the quality of the shots was likely to be better with the Balata golf ball. It didn't appear to be moving more in the air though, but let's take a look at the data. So the modern Pro V1 golf ball, the data is at the top, and at the bottom here is the Balata golf ball data. The first thing that I'm interested in is the total spin number. We've got 5866 with the Pro V1, 7619 on average with the old school Balata, and that doesn't surprise me at all. It is spinning considerably more, but does that increase in spin actually increase the curvature? We can see that the spin axis on the golf ball was 26.6 with the Pro V1 and only 22.1 with the Balata. I just want to quickly look at the club data just to make sure that what I was inputting, my club face and club path information, was somewhat comparable for the two golf balls so that it's fair. So path on average was 14 degrees from in to out with the Pro V1, 13.2 with the Balata, so just a little bit less. The club face was 10 degrees closed with the Pro V1, kind of 8 degrees closed with the Balata. So we'd expect the Balata to maybe curve a little bit less, unless it curves more. So if it does curve more, we should still see it curving more than the Pro V1, even though my input would create a little bit less curvature. So I'm interested to look at these ball flights, and there's very little to no difference with the amount of curve, to be honest. They're both curving pretty much identically. I, as a human being, wouldn't be able to tell the difference just looking at this. There's no real difference for me. A boffin with a robot might find one of the two golf balls curves more than the other one, but a human test like this, I can't say that that Balata golf ball curves easier than the modern Pro V1. I have doubted it. I haven't been able to test it, but I got my hands on a good condition Balata. There's no difference. There really isn't. So there we have it. Old school golf ball versus new school golf ball, and to be honest, I can't find any difference. I don't believe that that Balata golf ball is any easier to curve than the modern golf ball. Is the new golf ball ruining golf? Not for me.